Hi, Capricorn. Happy November. It's hunting season, so remember to wear your orange when you go into the woods. That's my safety reminder for everybody. What are you working on right now? Yeah. People are watching you. And it's in a good way. They're watching your physical action. People are watching you. So I'm looking at the Six of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune for people who have asked which cards. Okay. And of course, Capricorn, you are doing physical work to move things forward at this point. That's in typical Capricorn fashion. It's like you're initiating something that has come after there's something in your life that has changed. Something in your life has changed, and it has required you to take physical action that you feel good about, that you know is good for the people around you as well. And it's going to change the state of things at this point. I'm going to try to keep these shorter than before. Wow. All right. I mean, that's confirmation. It's really active. You're going somewhere, like physically. I want to know. Okay. I like to talk about feelings, so, but then we get more work. I'm going to put these back. Okay. But I'll tell you, it's the King of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Death card, and the Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to put them back. Those cards right there are telling me that there's something. So you're in your head about communicating something that you know is going to change things when it comes to, well, I mean, it's all work. It's all your physical efforts, right? It could, if I'm talking to a Capricorn and you're here concerned about relationship, there's passion and success here. It's moving, but it's moving in a partnership, like a physical partnership direction. Not in a lusty and I'm not saying, I mean, there's passion here for sure, but it's not a delusional, that's a rough word. A delusional romance is really what I'm coming up with here. All right, so tell me more about... Okay, well, tell me more about brought us to the Emperor. So let's clarify that Emperor and see what we're dealing with here. It's either you or an energy around you, but it makes absolute sense with the rest of these cards that, like, wands everywhere. You're dealing with a fire sign. If what you're dealing with is someone else, you're dealing with a fire sign. That's the Cap I'm talking to, okay? Ten of Wands, Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles. There's a partnership that you would like to engage in that brings you this... It's an emotional joy. It's a still emotional joy. The King of Wands, man alive. There's something that you see that just looks really good. The Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands and the King of Wands. There's something that you see that you are moving towards that's going to change things. It's extremely powerful. There's, I mean, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn. You're dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If this is a career and work reading for you, you are elevating like nobody's business. And I'm not surprised. You're a friggin' Capricorn. Like, I'm not surprised. There is, so for those of you on the relationship side of things, you are moving toward more stability. You're moving toward success and working really well together. There's that King of Swords again. There's a need here to communicate something with somebody. It could be an air sign, but this masculine energy, there's a need to be or receive something that is going to feel a little insensitive. There's insensitivity here. Like, we are inspired to be very logical because of all of this fire we have here. You've got to be careful with what we're expressing because we've got some feelings. I feel a little fired up right now. Like, there's passion here, but there's a need to sort of sit and go, okay, but where is the logic? Where is what I actually want? So every time I look at the time clock, the last time it was 1:45 and now it was 6:04. Your numbers are coming up to tens. And we're talking about a new cycle here. We're talking about a new cycle where there's something that needs to be communicated, but it needs to be in a way that there are no cups. I mean, if we were to get a cup, I would... Nope. We have no cups. So we're not talking about something super emotional, and we're not even talking about necessarily creation of anything. We are talking about steadily being we've got the higher numbers, so this is not a new beginning. We are steadily being in a role of physical activity that we are super passionate about, and it is mastery. You have mastery here, Capricorn. Mastery and sexiness, right? If what you want to hear is relationship stuff, there is sexiness here. But really, we're trying to just remain logical. It's almost like you've got to pull yourself back from all of this instinctual passion to be this guy. Sit back for a minute. Take a look at everything. And it's a matter of, like, you're doing things right. You're doing things right. But you may just want to take a second and those deep breaths. Because these wands are very physical. These wands are very physical. And you've got the Emperor and the King of Swords here. Hell yeah. You have the Emperor and the King of Swords here. So you're dealing with a lot of, again, it doesn't have to be a woman or a man, but it is masculine yang energy. And the yang energy is movement. He goes for it. He's assertive. That's the yang energy. And I'm saying he, could be they, could be she, could be z, whatever the pronouns are, you get to choose that. Okay. But there is a power in actual assertiveness here, both in communication and your thought process of where you want things to go. Choices, choices, choices. Yeah, where you want things to go. You're figuring it out, and there's his counterpart right there. So many swords. There's his counterpart right there. So things are moving for you, Capricorn. It looks like you're going in the right direction. The advice that would come up here is really a matter of, like, you are embracing a lot of power right now. A lot of power. And sometimes that can be overwhelming. So, focusing on the Strength card, okay, which is Leo energy, more fire. Thank you very much. She is not running away from this lion. She's simply trying to keep it from biting her. She's not stressed out about it. She's not panicking. She's also not impulsive. Like, I feel that's the word. Thank you. There's a lot of impulsivity when it comes to these wands because you're sitting in a pretty spot and you feel very comfortable there. So now with this change, the advice that's coming in is harness your strength. Know that getting too impulsive, getting too fiery can really pull you into the lion's mouth. So when you feel this guy right here, he's adolescent impulse as well, okay? Your Page of Swords right there. That's adolescent impulse as well. And this is in the mind and the communication. So some of this physical impulse may be making your mind go back to a place where you were more easily triggered and things like that. So the advice is to sit back in this King of Swords energy, okay? And he is the mutable part of it. So he is the closer, the one that continues things on. So in order for progress to be made, there is a need for you to be able to be logical, even if the logic comes with a double-edged sword. Okay? Thank you so much, Capricorn, for being here. If there's anything you need from me, you can contact me in the description box. And remember to wear your orange in November.